Committee on Security meeting that is now likely to be happening at 6 p.m. this evening. Remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was in Saudi Arabia, had cut short his visit. He's returned to India. He is in the national capital right now, and he will be holding that crucial CCS meeting, which will be attended by the Defence Minister, the External Affairs Minister, the NSA, Mr. Ajit Doval, as well as the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman. In fact, Nirmala Sitharaman had also cut short her US visit, and she's back to India to be part of this CCS meeting. Extremely crucial decisions that will be taken in this meeting in the national capital. Let me go across to my colleague Pragya, joining us with more details on this. Pragya, what more details do you have? 6 p.m. is when we are expecting this CCS meet to be happening in the national capital.
Well, we are expecting that this is going to be late evening. No time as such has been slotted till now, because wait for Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah is also being done. Once he arrives in national capital, because he is integral part of CCS, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman is scheduled to come late night. In fact, the plane will be landing around 11:30 p.m. So we wait. So there is a wait for all the ministers to come, but especially Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah, once he comes and arrives in national capital, then the CCS meeting can be convened, is what we are learning. This could be evening or late evening. No time has been decided as of yet. This is the highest, remember, CCS is the highest decision-making body as far as national security and defense-related matters are concerned. Meanwhile, we are given to understand that Defense Minister has also been alerted about the meeting, and as soon as Home Minister Amit Shah comes, the meeting can be convened. NSA Doval has already briefed Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and during that meeting at the airport only, there was External Affairs Minister Mr. Jaishankar along with Foreign Secretary who were present there. So it looks like the government is not wasting even a second when it comes to gathering all the evidence and also deciding how to take action and how to avenge death of those who were killed, those innocent who were killed and had gone, as a family trip to Pahalgam. Government is very sensitive about it, and they're very furious also about it. And as everyone said, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has a zero tolerance for terrorism and attacks. They will be brought to justice is what Prime Minister promised, and it looks like the government is acting on it.
Pragya, yes. Pragya, those of course are details that we will still be following in the national capital. But right now, viewers, we are getting live visuals of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah at the very spot where this dastardly terror attack took place. Remember, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has been in Jammu and Kashmir since yesterday. And now, as we speak, he is at Pahalgam's Baisaran Valley where this horrific terror attack took place. Remember, the government of India has been reiterating the fact that this attack will be avenged by the security forces, the fact that the perpetrators will be brought to justice. In fact, Amit Shah a short while back had also met with the survivors of this attack as well as the victims' families. Remember, those families who have lost their loved ones in this terror attack, those people who had come to Jammu and Kashmir to enjoy the beauty of Jammu and Kashmir, to have a good time with their family, their loved ones. But today, they will return with the dead bodies of their loved ones. But that sadness, viewers, has turned into absolute outrage and anger amongst India, calling out Pakistan for its terrorist tendencies, for the terror attacks that it has been perpetrating on Indian soil. And that is why when somebody like Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says that the Indian media is making Pakistan the scapegoat for this terror attack and that the Union Home Minister should be blamed,
और जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस के बड़े अधिकारी जो है उनके साथ बातचीत कर रहे हैं, और ये एक अपने आप में एक बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि ऐसे एक इम्प्रेशन दिया जाता था कि इस तरह के इलाकों में जो है खतरा है, लेकिन गृह मंत्री अमित शाह सीधे यहां पर लैंड कर चुके हैं। इससे पहले वो विक्टिम्स से श्रीनगर में मिले थे, उन तमाम लोगों को उन्होंने श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित की जिनकी जान इस हत्याकांड में चली गई, और अब सीधे बैसरन वैली में यहां पर जो है गृह मंत्री अमित शाह पहुंच चुके हैं। बड़े अधिकारी जो भारतीय सेना के, जो हम लगातार यहां से आपको तस्वीरें भेज रहे थे, तस्वीरें दिखा रहे थे कि भारतीय सेना के जो बड़े अधिकारी है
So So, of course, that was my colleague Sahil who was getting us the latest on Home Minister Amit Shah. Remember, he is at the very spot where this horrific terror attack took place. And as I have been saying, Pakistan is denying its involvement. As always, nothing surprising in Pakistan saying that we are not involved in the terror attacks. But facts reflect something else. The ground reality reflects something else. And the ground reality points to the fact that Pakistan was certainly involved in this attack. As always, it has perpetrated terror on Indian soil. But this time around, remember, Indian citizens are saying that this will not break our resolve, that we will keep coming back to Jammu and Kashmir because we want Kashmiris to prosper, because we want the locals here to have a happy life. And that will only come when this region sees stability and safety. So remember, the government of India is taking the necessary action. The security forces are searching for the 3 to 4 terrorists as well. My colleague Priyank is joining us on the broadcast at the moment. Priyank, what's the latest that you have? The Home Minister, of course, is at the very spot in Pahalgam in Baisaran Valley where this terror attack took place. He's reviewing the situation there.
Yes, certainly, and on one side Amit Shah is talking to the security officials. On the other side, the Bharatiya Janata Party members are right now burning the Pakistani flag because they are the one who have always been the sufferers while they have lived in the valley. These are the BJP workers on the streets of Srinagar burning the Pakistani flag, and now the protest march has started. It is very important to be seen that the protest march is moving from the Bharatiya Janata Party headquarters to the Lal Chowk. Lal Chowk being the prime target of the terrorists in the past is certainly a location where the Bharatiya Janata Party also want to raise their point, because every time the Pakistanis with the help of their foot soldiers here in the valley have misused the location of Lal Chowk as the location for the target, and now as this location from the Bharatiya Janata Party's office here in Srinagar, what we can tell you to our viewers that the BJP leaders are right now marching till the Lal Chowk. Sir, बहुत ही ज़्यादा कायराना वाला अटैक था. अमित शाह जी खुद अभी लोगों से मिले, अभी वहाँ पे अधिकारी से मिल रहे हैं. बीजेपी क्या मैसेज देना चाहती है?
कायराना हमला है, बहुत ही बुज़दिलाना हमला है. हम इस हमले को कंडेम करते हैं. भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस कायराना हमले को कंडेम करती है और ऐसे ताकतों को, जो इस प्रकार की ताकतें यहाँ फिर से सिर उठा रही है, इनको कुचलने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार पूरी तरह से तैयार है और इनको कुचलेगी.
पाकिस्तान के मिनिस्टर बहुत ही शर्मनाक बयान दे रहे हैं, बोले कि भारत की गलती रही है अपनी आंतरिक सुरक्षा मामले में, अपनी गलतियां नहीं मान रहे हैं, जबकि आतंकी वही भेजते हैं.
ऐसा नहीं है, वो सारा दुनिया जानती है, सारे दुनिया ने इसको कंडेम किया है और सारा दुनिया जानती है कि ये किसकी हरकत है, ये किसके कारनामे हैं, ये कौन कराता है, ये सब जानते हैं. उनके कहने से कुछ नहीं होता है. ये सारे
लोग लाल चौक पे जा रहे थे. लाल चौक वो जगह थी जहाँ पे आतंकी घटनाएं होती थी. अभी क्या माहौल बदला था?
अभी बहुत माहौल बदला था. पिछले 5 सालों में जो माहौल बदला था कश्मीर का, वो इतना साफ गुजार हो गया था कि यहाँ हर प्रकार की एक्टिविटीज जो है वो होती थी.
Heard from the leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party have been raising Bharat Mata Ki Jai. These are the people of the valley who have been chanting Pakistan hi hi. They have been chanting Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and certainly the manner in which they have faced the brunt of this terrorism which was there in the valley for many years, which was certainly going away, and now this kind of cowardly attack is certainly something for which there has to be a befitting, a very strong reply which need to come out from the central government. This is what the BJP unit of Srinagar is also demanding. Back to you.
Absolutely, Priyank. You know, there are protests that are happening. There is obviously growing voices and growing concerns regarding Pakistan-sponsored terrorism on Indian soil. But what's also important to note, Priyank, here is the fact that Union Home Minister Amit Shah is himself at the attack site in Pahalgam. He is assessing the situation, what exactly happened, what were the next few steps that the security forces took. That itself reflects the kind of priority that the government of India is placing on this absolutely dastardly attack. Also simultaneously meeting with the survivors of the attack and the families of the victims, clearly trying to boost their morale even in such times where, you know, nothing would make sense for those who've lost their loved ones.
Yes, certainly, Shreya, you are absolutely right. Soon after this information came to the headquarters there in the national capital that the number of casualties are more than 24. There was a high-level meeting which happened at the residence of Home Minister Amit Shah, where the Lieutenant Governor, who was also there in the national capital, also took participation along with other senior officials of the security establishment. Soon after which Amit Shah reached here, and the Home Minister had a meeting with the Lieutenant Governor as well as the Chief Minister of the state. We are keeping up to the visuals also, and we are trying to describe our viewers that what has happened since yesterday. After the meeting with the senior officials here, with the Army, CRPF, BSF, as well as the security forces of the J&K police, Amit Shah today in the morning reached to the police line where all the mortal remains were kept. The family members were also there, and there has been a special arrangement which has been made so that special flight can take these victim family members back to their respective cities. What we have got to know through the data is that there are around 24 special flights which will be flying from the valley in Srinagar. Soon after this ended, Amit Shah took a chopper and he reached to the location where Amit Shah is right now trying to get a sense, because soon before he could reach, the NIA team officers were also there. We could see that the DIG rank officers from the National Investigating Agency was already present along with the other senior officials. What NIA has been saying that we are assisting the Jammu and Kashmir police, but looking at the expertise in the anti-terror terror operation and the arrest of all those individuals who have been a part of funding, terror funding and other kind of activity, NIA's role will be very much important. The empty cartridges of AK-47 was also recovered from the location. Similar to that, few months back there was a similar kind of attack which also happened, where the Falcon squad, which is a hit and run squad of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, was behind it. The terror module was also busted by the National Investigating Agency. Now Amit Shah, the Home Minister, is trying to get a sense of what has been the status of investigation. Let's talk to a few of the women. Ma'am, the valley was certainly going in the right path. सही दिशा में जा रहा था वैली, सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा था, टूरिस्ट आने वाले थे. अब इस तरह की कायराना हरकत करके क्या मैसेज देना चाहती है पाकिस्तान?
देखिए, ये जो कल जो इनोसेंट किलिंग हो गई है, ये जो किलिंग हुई है, ये मेहमानों के साथ, हमारे मेहमानों के साथ हुई है. हम इसको कतई बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे. पाकिस्तान को करारा जवाब इसका मिल जाएगा, क्योंकि ये इनोसेंट किलिंग जो है, यहाँ हालात सुधर रहे थे, यहाँ टूरिज्म बढ़ रहा था, क्योंकि उनको हजम नहीं हो रहा था, तो इस वजह से इन्होंने ये इनोसेंट किलिंग.
आप क्या कहना चाहती हैं? चीजें बदल रही थी क्या यहाँ पे?
हाँ, चीज बदली थी, लेकिन जो ये कल हुआ ना, इसके खिलाफ हम कड़ी से कड़ी मजम्मत करते. ये नहीं होना चाहिए जो कल हुआ.
There you heard the women protesters also, trying to raise the point that the manner in which the valley was going in the right direction, the kind of developmental work which was thought to happen here in the valley is certainly being disrupted. But the best of the effort which can be given from the state government as well as the central government side is to bring back the same kind of speed of development which was seen here in the valley. We are going across once again to the visuals, and certainly another picture which is coming out where the Home Minister is meeting the security officials.
Yes, Priyank, the fact of the matter is that yes, there were record number of tourists who were coming to Jammu and Kashmir, and that is exactly what the problem was for Pakistan, and that is why this dastardly terror attack, that Jammu and Kashmir should not be getting prosperity, it should not be getting stability, it should not prosper. The Kashmiri locals here should not have a peaceful, happy life. That is what Pakistan wants, and it might deny its involvement right now, but the facts, the ground reality, the proof, the evidence that has come out of Baisaran Valley completely reflects the fact that Pakistan was certainly involved in these terror attacks. I'm also joined by my colleague Yavar at the moment. Yavar, what's the latest that's happening around you? There is clearly a band that is being observed amid heavy security deployment in the region.
Yeah, well, exactly, Shreya. There has been a protest that has been taken out by the PDP. See, the Mehbooba Mufti is leading the protest from the forefront, and this protest is moving towards the historic Lal Chowk. They are carrying a placard, "Give peace a chance and stop innocent killing." PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti is herself, leading this, in fact, protest, and we have been given the understanding that the BJP has also burned down Pak flags as well. Now
we're also getting a breaking news right now. We're getting an exclusive sketch of a suspected terrorist who's believed to have been involved in this terror attack. What more details do we have of this person that we are showing on our screens for our viewers? This exclusive sketch, viewers, of one of the terrorists that has been released. Yavar, what more details do we have?
Well, exactly, Shreya. We have accessed 3 of the sketches of the suspected militants who are involved in the terror attack in the Pahalgam. These sketch, in fact, the 3 sketches that Times Now have accessed are based on the eyewitness account that these were the people who were involved in carrying out attack on these civilians in the Baisaran place of the Pahalgam. In fact, clearly you can see on the screens that this has been clarified by the eyewitnesses that these were the people who came down and shot at on the tourists, in which 26 tourists were lost their life. One is also a civilian. Now, these sketches that we have accessed clarified that the security forces are on the toes and further investigation is swifting up in order to maintain that this investigation will be full-on swift process, likewise of the Sonmarg. Back to you.
Yavar, you were also telling us about how the PDP is carrying out a protest march. What's been happening there? We are seeing outrage and protests across the country, whether it's political parties, certain groups, or even citizens across the country who are absolutely outraged, and understandably so, against this horrific terror attack.
Well, exactly, the PDP has carried out a march against the civilian killings. Look at the scenes. This is a protest that has gone towards the Lal Chowk, and it will conclude and accumulate at the Lal Chowk. Mehbooba Mufti is leading this, protest. Similar protests were witnessed across the Kashmir Valley and in Jammu over a past, 19 hours after this incident has unfolded. Since yesterday, we have been covering a lot of the protests, be it, candle march or from the political side. There's a huge anguish and anger that's splitting out on the streets of Srinagar. Mehbooba hits to the Srinagar roads and demanding the swift justice to those who fell to these bullets. In fact, the placard that the PDP has written that peace should be given a chance. So somehow we are witnessing that these developments are taking place. Minute by minute details are being provided on the Times Now about the various developments that are taking place when it comes to the Kashmir Valley post the massacre of the Pahalgam, and we have been witnessing that how the Home Minister arrives at the Baisaran and he boosts the morale of the security forces who are working day in and day out, carrying out a massive massive anti-terror operation there. We have been given the understanding that reinforcement have been present with the choppers are continuously hovering over that particular place. Because this is a medium, so all the efforts are being taken into the matter. The protest is heading towards the city-centric, that's the Lal Chowk, which the Mehbooba Mufti is continuously leading up. She is being accompanied by scores of the workers. And Shreya, remember that you have also been witnessing that how the Kashmir Valley has been continuously castigating and condemning this move, saying that this cowardly move has never been appreciated on any grounds in the Kashmir Valley. And this is for the first time over a past 2 decades that the Kashmir Valley has such a huge attack on the civilians, particularly to the tourists, because tourism it's a backbone of the Kashmir Valley. Most of the economy lies on the tourism sector. Somewhere, the Pakistan tried to dent it down because the attempts that he made since yesterday, be it the ceasefire violation in the Poonch or trying to sneak in militants, giving a chance to this particular event, and these are the things that are continuously emerging. We are exclusively showing you that how the protest is moving towards the city-centric Lal Chowk. Mehbooba is leading on the forefront. She is being accompanied by a lot of senior leaders of the PDP, and this will accumulate at the Ghantaghar in the Srinagar. Back to you.
Right, Yawar, we will keep getting our viewers the latest from Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, viewers, even though there is a Bandh today that is being observed amid heavy security deployment in the valley, there's also protests happening across the region against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. On your screens, we're also showing you exclusive sketches of the 3 terrorists who are believed to have operated in Pahalgam and who are believed to have been carrying out this absolutely horrific terror attack in the Baisaran Valley of Pahalgam. We're also showing you Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who's currently in Jammu and Kashmir. He has met with the victims' families as well as the survivors of this attack. In fact, he's also paid homage to the victims of this dastardly attack, and he's currently at the spot where this terrorist attack took place. We will keep getting you minute-to-minute updates from Ground Zero, viewers, but right now it's time for a short break.